Okay, let's look at B2 converting between decimals, fractions, and mixed numbers. We're using our TI-84 calculator to get used to this calculator. So negative 5, 6. Well, we know that the answer is negative. So this one's negative, this one's positive, so that's not going to be it. This one's positive, so that's not going to be it, and this one's negative. So it's either this first answer choice or the last one, because a negative fraction is going to equal a negative decimal. We're just seeing what 5, 6 is as a decimal. The negative number is, the negative sign is under the number 3. So you don't forget, I recommend putting it in. And then we're just going to type negative 5 divided by 6. So it's negative 0.8, and then the 3's repeat. So this is it with the bar above the 3. I want to do a mixed number here. So let me skip ahead here. Here we go. 3 and 29 out of 50. Okay, so we know that the 3 is still the whole number. What we want to change is this fraction to a decimal. So 3 and 29 over 50 is going to be 3 point something. So let's see what 29 divided by 50 is, and it's 0.58. So the whole number comes down, and that saves you some time. We know that 3 and some fraction is going to equal 3 and some decimal. We just care about converting the fraction part to the decimal. Okay, 7.1. Well, I want to know what 0.1 is, so I'm going to type 0.1 in, and there's many ways you can go about this. There's a couple options, but if you go to the math button, if you want to change it to a fraction, you hit math, and then you hit enter, enter. Oh, okay, so the 0.1 is going to become 1/10. Well, we haven't done anything with that whole number 7. So it's 7 and 1/10. Let me do another one, 2.5. So my 2, I'm going to go ahead and write. But I want to know what 0.5 is. You may have this one memorized. So type the 0.5 and then go to math, enter, enter, and it will change it to 1/2. Let me show you one other program that you can use. So you can also use F1. It's in green. So if you hit the green button and then the Y equals button, it'll pull this up. Do you see F to D? Option 4 will convert any fraction to a decimal or any decimal to a fraction. So let me go back and do a previous one. Let me find a good one. Okay, we'll just do this. Negative 10 and 1/3. 1 divided by 3. 0.3 repeating is 1/3. So this is negative 10. We don't do anything with the whole number or the negative sign. We just change the 1/3 to 0.3 repeating. So negative, this one here, negative 10.3 repeating. 3.58. Okay, here we go. Well, we know that the 3 is going to stay, and we want to change the 0.58. So we're going to put 0.58 in, and I'll show you. You can go to math and change it to a fraction, or you can do alpha y equals to get that F1. That's the fraction menu. So alpha y equals, and then you can select option 4, and it will convert it for you. So that's pretty cool. Let's say you wanted to put the 29 over 50 in. You could go to alpha y equals, select option 4, and it will also change. Well, it didn't though. Let me try that again. There we go. Here's my fraction. Okay, alpha y equals, it should change to a decimal. There we go. Okay, so that fraction to decimal, it'll change it back and forth. So 0.58 is 29 over 50. So my mixed number is 3 and 29 over 50. Negative 5 and 4/9. What I care about is the 4/9. What is 4 divided by 9? Well, that's 0.4 repeating. So I didn't do anything with my sign, negative, or the whole number 5. If I want to change this to a decimal, my answer is negative 5.4 repeating. Here it is right here. Okay, I hope that helps get you going. I'm just in the mood to do some math. 2/3 is 0.6 repeating. Don't worry about that 7 at the end. That's rounding. So you see how it's 0.666666666. Okay, well, it rounded the last digit because it chose a place to stop. But it's the 6s that are repeating. So is it O and then a 6 repeating? No. This O is before the decimal. All right, so if you want to put this mixed number in, there is a way to do it. You don't have to do it though. Alpha y equals option 2, it'll give you boxes and you can put in 7 and 2 and you arrow around, type it in, see that? But if you use the fraction menu, it's going to give you the answer as a fraction. So because it thinks you want a fraction, you're using the fraction menu. If you want a decimal, like it's asking for here, then you can do the alpha y equals again and select option 4. So you can use alpha y equals and get the boxes to put the mixed number in, alpha y equals again, and it will change it to a decimal. See, there's just a million ways to do this. So if you need help, please come in. I hope this got you started.